Health is not merely the absence of disease. It is the harmony between body, mind, and nature. In a world that rushes forward in constant motion, filled with noise and artificial speed, we often forget that the simplest solutions still lie in the most natural things. The gifts that the earth has offered us since the beginning of time. Vegetables are among those quiet miracles. They are not just food, they are living companions that nourish, protect, and restore the body day after day. Inside their humble shapes lie compounds that heal, cleanse, and keep the rhythm of life in balance. Among all the choices laid before us in supermarkets or markets, not every vegetable carries the same power. Some are rich in natural antioxidants, anti-inflammatory agents, and minerals that support the heart, liver, and immune system. They are nature's own medicine. Yet they ask for nothing more than awareness and gratitude from us. To understand what we eat is to begin the journey towards self-healing. And on that journey, 10 particular vegetables stand as faithful friends, 10 simple allies of the body's quiet intelligence. Garlic is one of humanity's oldest healers. For thousands of years, it has appeared in every culture. Not as luxury, but as necessity. It contains more than 30 sulfur-based compounds, with allicin being the most famous. Allicin gives garlic its unmistakable aroma and taste, but more importantly, it awakens the body's defenses. It helps blood flow, fights infection, supports the heart, and activates the liver's detox system by increasing glutathione, our body's master antioxidant. When the world's pollution, stress, and poor diet cloud the system, garlic becomes a spark that reminds the body how to cleanse itself again. Freshly crushed garlic is most potent once chopped. Let it rest a moment in the open air so enzymes can create the healing compound. Eat some raw for power, some cooked for gentleness balance. As always, is the secret. The smell may linger, but so does vitality. Garlic may repel vampires only in legends, yet in truth, it repels fatigue, stagnation, and disease. Closely related to garlic is the onion, a vegetable that makes us cry, even as it heals us. Behind each tear lies cysteine, a building block of glutathione, along with countless vitamins and trace minerals. Though onions contain slightly more carbohydrates than most greens, they are still an incredible source of nourishment. They strengthen the immune system and improve digestion. However, for those with SIBO, small intestinal bacterial overgrowth, onions and garlic can trigger bloating, because they contain FODMAPs, fermentable sugars that feed misplaced bacteria. Soaking or cooking them longer removes much of that fermentable content, allowing the body to enjoy the benefits without discomfort. Each body is a unique landscape understanding. It is the first act of true self-care. Many of the body's natural protectors belong to the cruciferous family, vegetables that quietly serve the liver. Brussels sprouts are among the most remarkable of them. Tiny and round, they contain camphorol, an antioxidant known to reduce inflammation and protect cells from oxidative stress. They purify the liver, support hormones, and even contribute to cancer prevention. When roasted or steamed, their slightly nutty aroma fills the kitchen with a feeling of wholesome comfort. Each sprout is a small capsule of renewal, proof that life often hides its strength in small, unassuming forms. Then there are tomatoes, bright red, full of sunlight. They contain lycopene and lutein, two pigments that defend against aging and support the heart, skin, and eyes. Raw tomatoes bring a burst of vitamin C. Cooked ones release lycopene more efficiently. They remind us that health is not about extremes. Raw and cooked, hot and cool, both can coexist beautifully. Tomatoes symbolize balance between acidity and sweetness, freshness and warmth, nourishment and pleasure. Health, too, is a balance of opposites, a dance rather than a diet. Cabbage, perhaps the most modest of all vegetables, is a silent treasure. Inexpensive yet powerful, it carries more vitamin C than an orange. It soothes digestion, strengthens immunity, and helps the liver process toxins. Fermented into sauerkraut or kimchi, cabbage becomes alive with probiotics that feed the gut microbiome, the inner garden of over 40 trillion microorganisms living inside us. Fiber is the soil that nourishes this garden. Sugar, when excessive, feeds the weeds. When we choose fermented and fiber-rich foods, We're not just eating, we are gardening the ecosystem within our belly. If the liver is the body's laboratory, the gut is its garden. And in that garden, cabbage is the most faithful caretaker. Many people rely on probiotic capsules, yet those are only seeds. Seeds need soil. When our gut is damaged, the seeds cannot grow. Real healing comes when we rebuild the terrain through whole foods. Less sugar, more fiber, and fermented vegetables. When the terrain thrives, probiotics flourish naturally. The body, once again, remembers how to sustain itself. Among the most colorful healers is the bell pepper. Crisp, sweet, and vibrant, it offers more vitamin C than orange juice. Yet with minimal sugar, its antioxidants protect skin, boost immunity, and neutralize the oxidative stress that ages our cells. Whether eaten raw, roasted, or sautéed, bell peppers add joy to every plate, proof that medicine can be delicious. Health does not always wear the taste of bitterness. Sometimes it is as bright and sweet as a pepper in the sun. Cauliflower, white and cloud-like, has become a hero of the low-carb world. Rich in potassium, gentle on blood sugar. It supports nerve function and fluid balance. It can replace starchy foods mashed like potatoes or riced like grains, offering comfort without compromise. But beware of labels that say made with cauliflower. Most processed versions contain more starch than actual vegetable. Nature's power is lost when altered by industry. True nourishment begins with simplicity, food as close to the soil as possible. Other honorable companions include mushrooms, green beans, celery, asparagus, parsley, and eggplant. Each adds color, texture, and trace minerals that refine the orchestra of nutrition. Yet not all produce is equally clean. Some, like spinach, kale, celery, tomatoes, and potatoes, often appear on the dirty dozen list. Crops that carry higher pesticide residues. Whenever possible, choose organic versions of these. Others, avocado, onion, eggplant, asparagus, broccoli, belong to the clean 15. Relatively free from contamination. Being conscious of these choices is not fear, it is mindfulness. Awareness turns eating into an act of respect for both the planet and our own bodies. And then comes broccoli, the green crown of wellness. Packed with nutrients and fiber, low in carbohydrates. It nourishes the liver, heart, and brain alike. But we must change how we think about food. Food does not treat disease as medicine does. It does not block or suppress symptoms. It nourishes. It gives the body what it needs to restore its own order. When the body receives the right building blocks, healing begins naturally. Broccoli doesn't fight cancer. It supports the environment in which cancer cannot thrive. Food doesn't control, it collaborates. Health is the art of cooperation between human physiology and nature's design. Lettuce, with its tender leaves, seems ordinary, yet it embodies purity. Low in calories, rich in fiber. Cooling and hydrating, it gently supports the body's detox systems. It can wrap meat, cradle eggs, or serve as the foundation of a salad. It reminds us that simplicity is wisdom. That what is light and unadorned can still sustain us deeply. To eat lettuce is to taste clarity itself. And finally, the avocado, perhaps the most perfect creation in the plant kingdom. Though often grouped with vegetables, it is a fruit rich in healthy fats, fiber, and potassium. 2 avocados can provide nearly all the potassium your body needs in a day. Its monounsaturated fats protect the heart, steady blood sugar, calm inflammation, and nourish the nervous system. Far from causing weight gain, these fats stabilize metabolism and keep hunger balanced. Avocado's texture, soft yet full, carries a quiet luxury, a sense of completeness. It belongs to the clean 15, safe even without organic labeling. Slice it on eggs, mash it into guacamole, drizzle it with olive oil, or simply enjoy it with a pinch of salt. However you take it, you are feeding your cells serenity. 10 vegetables, 10 teachers of wisdom. Each reveals a principle of harmony. Garlic shows the strength hidden in small things. Onion teaches that healing sometimes requires tears. Brussels sprouts embody perseverance. Tomatoes carry the color of life itself. Cabbage and fermented foods remind us to honor invisible helpers. Bell peppers and cauliflower reveal beauty in diversity. Broccoli teaches trust in the body's self-healing intelligence. Lettuce whispers simplicity. And avocado, modest and complete, reflects perfection in humility. True health is not born from extremes or expensive treatments. It grows from awareness, from the quiet choices we make each day, in what we eat, how we breathe, and how we perceive our own bodies. When we eat with gratitude, when we live with understanding, every cell becomes aligned with life again. The body heals, the mind settles, and the heart expands. Health is not a destination. It is a conversation, an ongoing dialogue between human and nature, between what we take and what we give back. And if we listen closely, every vegetable on our plate is speaking the same gentle truth, that the miracle we seek has always been within us.